Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video we will talk about Splunk roles and responsibilities. We will see responsibilities for a developer. We will also talk about responsibilities for an admin and also for the architect. All right, now in case if you are preparing profile for your interviews, for any of these roles, you can actually take these responsibilities and you can have your profile also prepared well. All right, so let's start. To start with, we will see the roles and responsibilities of a developer, Splunk developer. If I am working as a Splunk developer in my project, what all the typical responsibilities I will be taking. All right, okay, so if you see here, to start with, the first one, developing dashboards from SPL searches, reports and views, administration, upgrading alerts, scheduling, KPIs, visualization, add-ons and Splunk infrastructure. All right, also experience in developing ArcSight analytics, dashboards, reports and alerts to support the network security of the organization. This would be the second responsibility. And good command in writing Splunk searches, Splunk infrastructure and a development expert, well versed with the Splunk architecture and design. Okay, and next one is generate reports on REST KPI analytics and needed with Splunk. And then experience in customizing Splunk for monitoring application management and security as per the customer's requirement and industry best practice. Next one, if you can see here, the developed Splunk content necessary to implement security use cases and transform into correlation queries. Okay, correlation queries, templates, reports, rules, alerts, dashboards and workflow. Okay, so if I move to next slide, same for developer responsibilities. Okay, so if you see in this slide, developed Splunk objects and reports on security baseline violations, non-authenticated connections, okay, brute forces and attacks, many use cases. And then experience creating, maintaining Splunk reports, dashboards, forms, visualizations, alerts, etc. and also handling the tickets through remedy and ServiceNow and addressing them promptly. Okay, you will be addressing tickets as well. Okay, following the ITIL best practice. I'm sure you all know the ITIL process. Okay, we'll be working on the tickets, right, in the ITIL process. So you can also talk about this as one of the responsibility as a developer. Next one is developed Splunk infrastructure and related solutions as per the business requirement and automation tool sets. Create dashboard from searches, scheduled searches and inline search versus scheduled search in the dashboard. Field extraction using effects, regs, that is regular expression, command and regex in configuration files. All right, so these are the typical responsibilities of a developer. In case if you wanted to add anything more, that is you can add it in fact, but if you are preparing profile for a developer, these will be enough to address the developer profile. All right, now let's move to the Splunk administration part. Being an admin, what all the responsibilities you will be playing in the project. Okay, to start with, installation and configuration, right? Configuration of Splunk apps to onboard security data sources into Splunk. Splunk configure and troubleshoot Splunk. Use Splunk, collect the index log data. Experience with the regular expressions and using regular expression for data retrieval, and also experience creating and maintaining Splunk reports, dashboards, forms, visualizations, alerts. Administrating Splunk and integrating Splunk with the wide variety of legacy data source and industry leading commercial security and other tools. And the next responsibility, handling tickets through Remedy and ServiceNow and addressing them promptly following the ITIL best practice. If you observe, we have already discussed this in developer responsibility as well. Okay, so this is something either developer and admin will be doing it, or both can be doing it. Okay, it is entirely depending on the particular project and the client requirement. All right, so next one, onboard new log sources with log analytics and parsing to the enable SIM correlation. Configuration of inputs configuration, outputs.configurations to pull the XML based events to Splunk Cloud Indexer. And also good experience in clustering, deploying app through Splunk deployment server, deployer, Splunk version upgradation, okay, creating roles and authentication. These are the major roles and responsibilities of the admin. And to add few more to this, various types of charts, alerts, setting knowledge of the app creation, user and role access permission, parsing, indexing, searching concepts, hot, warm, cold, frozen buckets, and Splunk clustering. And also Splunk administrating in environments like Windows Server, Red Hat, Linux Enterprise servers, etc. Splunk administration and analytics development on information security infrastructure and network data security, Splunk Enterprise security app, trigger events, and incident analytics. You'll also be doing the incident analysis here. All right. The next responsibility is install, configure, and troubleshoot Splunk experience with regular expressions and using regular expression for the data retrieval. Work with application owners to create, upgrade, monitoring for the applications. The last second one, created summary searches. Okay, you can create summary searches also, and reports, in-depth knowledge of Splunk license usage, and also safeguarding from the violation. I mean, basically talking about the Splunk license violations as well. Now configurations with deployment server, indexes, search heads, server class.configuration, server.conf apps configurations, props.configurations, transforms.configurations, forwarder management configurations. Okay, so these are the typical roles and responsibilities you'll be playing as an admin. Again, these are definitely help you if you are preparing a profile for the Splunk administrator. Okay, so this is about Splunk admin. And if I move to the next role, which is the Splunk architecture role. Okay, basically architect is someone who will be having around 10 years of experience, and he is equal to a team lead, or depending on the organization. Basically architect is someone who's got good experience in the IT industry. All right, so when it comes to Splunk, what are the roles and responsibilities of an architect? All right, if we see that senior Splunk architecture, senior support for a system admins, content manager, and developers to ensure the delivery of the Splunk best practices and standards related to each job function. Okay, this is going to be the major roles, major responsibility of the architect. And then also worked on platform architecture and capacity planning, also on the several platform upgrade and optimization. Experience with Windows, Linux, vulnerability assessment tools, firewalls, IDS, IPS, and all the different kinds of vulnerability assessments we have, right, these tools. So you will be getting the experience in all these things, being an architect of Splunk. Okay, and then if I go to the next one, which is the experience in customizing Splunk for monitoring, application management, and security as per the customer requirement and industry best practice. Experience in responding to requests and incident tickets with the defined service level agreement, okay, SLA, right? Expert in producing high quality technical documents for a team experts and the project implementation. Experience in Splunk GUI development, creating Splunk apps, searches, data models, dashboards, and reports using the Splunk query language, SPL language. All right. Now, if I move to next responsibility, this is the same which we spoke in the last slide, right? Responsible for security monitoring, analytics, and troubleshooting events generated by network, security devices. Okay, so it's almost same, but you can also take this as one more additional responsibility for Splunk architect. Efficient with regex making parses and arcs like Flix connectors. Experience creating and maintaining Splunk reports, dashboards, forms, visualizations, etc. Work as a part of team to provide excellent customer experience. Building Splunk queries by Splunk search processing language, that is SPL, and regular expressions. Doing team leading deeper analysis of the data using event collaborations across indexes and various source types to generate custom reports for senior management. And then providing training to the senior management, developers, and Splunk object end users, documentation and communication on future upgrades. All right. So these are the responsibilities of an architect. So if you are again going to a role of an architect, this will definitely help you to add these in your profile. All right. So that's all I have in this video. I hope this video will help you to prepare your profile for all these roles: Splunk developer, Splunk administrator, and Splunk architect. Thank you for watching.